Hey everybody, this is Michael, aka Faithful Raider, just checking in for my HCG vlog. Today is load day 2 of phase 1 in my round 2 on HCG. So again, I did my injection today, and I'm so done with loading. I didn't even load very good this time. At least I don't think I did. We'll see what the scale says tomorrow. I didn't weigh myself today. I just wanted to, we'll get it both done tomorrow for both days. Yeah, I'm tired of eating. I really had to force myself, and what's crazy is like this. I ate food that I used to like, and I felt like I just was eating it today just to get it down, just so I could be done with this load. So I know in a lot of ways HCG has kind of changed things I like and the things I crave. Like I did my favorite foods. I did popcorn the other night. It made me sick. I did pizza. Pizza was okay, but I could only handle like I made myself eat a couple slices. One slice would have been easily sufficient, but I ate more just so I could, for the load. Had a hamburger from In-N-Out, and it was just like, man, like there. It wasn't like, oh yeah, this is awesome. I remember, I was so glad I had this. I didn't feel that at all. I was just kind of like, okay, let's get this down and then be done with it. Yeah. And just nothing I ate was mentally satisfying. Unlike when I did my load the first time, because that was the food I was always eating, so it was like, yeah, this is great, blah, blah, blah. This time it was like, horrible. So I'm almost positive for my next round, I am doing a clean load. I want to do dirty load just because, I want to see if I still like the food. I was like, this is going to be a long round. It's going to be a long time before I have any of these things. And I really did want popcorn. I really did want pizza. And I had them both, and I was not impressed. In fact, if I go back and do it again, I wouldn't do it. Wouldn't eat it. So next load, I'm not going to eat them. I'm just going to do clean load and just go from there. I feel like I gained weight. I know the scale tomorrow is going to say I put on pounds because I feel it. It's just like, ugh, in my stomach. Ugh, gross. So, again, in that way, HCG is working. So, and I was not hungry at all this entire weekend. I did this, I'm having the stomach growl thing again that I had in phase 2 back in my first round that went away in phase 3, just where your stomach growls or feels like it's going to growl, but you're not hungry. Just that sensation. I had that last night, but I did not want to eat anything, and I didn't. And, it went away in a little bit, but yeah, so I'm excited for tomorrow. I just finished cooking my chicken, so my chicken's all done. I've got my apples in the fridge, my breadsticks are at work, I'm ready to rock. So, my vegetables, not going there. If you guys watched my videos from my first round, me and vegetables are mortal enemies. Not that bad, but I would never eat vegetables in this on HCG. So, I'm having a hard enough time getting protein down. If I have to have vegetable, excuse me, on top of that. No way. I'm very tired. I got very little sleep this weekend. But hopefully that does not affect my load times, my load days either. So, if anything, it probably made me gain weight. So that'll be good on the scale tomorrow. I know. I'm gonna predict 4 pounds. I'm gonna predict it 4 pounds. I was 281 something. I predict I'm at 285 tomorrow morning. We'll see. Maybe not. I didn't do that good. Remember, my first load days I lost last time. I lost a pound on my load days. And it still turned out okay, but I gained this time. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I was a little more. I feel I was a little more aggressive, even though I didn't feel I ate as much. This time I knew I had to eat, so I forced myself. Before I was just like, I'm just not really hungry, so I'm not gonna do it. And then then I was like I think I skipped like dinner on the last day or something like that. And anyway, I didn't skip dinner tonight, so. But I'm not eating anything else. It is almost 9 o'clock, and I'm done loading because I'm not gonna do anything else. So tomorrow is back on just water. I allowed myself the Crystal Light for the load. I don't know if that really affects anything. But tomorrow, no more Crystal Light. That is going to be the absolute hardest part. I know people who are watching this who maybe just started HCG, maybe found this video. They're like, wait, the 500 calories is not the hardest part? The eating the dang chicken is not the hardest part? Well, that's a close second. Doing the shots is not the hardest part? No, none of those for me compare to drinking my freaking water and nothing else. I don't like teas, I don't like coffee. So for me it's water, and I hate plain water. I hate it. So, but I allowed it for phase 3. It didn't affect my weight loss in phase 3. But I'm not going to do it for phase 2 because it's not protocol. So, back to the water. Yeah. Yay. And the worst part is it's hot. It's summertime right now. Well, it's still spring, but it's like 90s today here in Salt Lake. And it's going to be hot all week. And I'm going to have just water. We'll see how that goes. So it's got to go. I did it last round. I'm going to do it this round. So I'm really excited that I'm kind of going into this round with a lot more knowledge. I just remember so many questions at the beginning of my first round. Like, you know, what if this? What if that? Blah, blah, blah. What if I don't lose weight? What if things? I know it's going to work. Just got to do it. So this round is all about being committed and not letting myself slip. Not letting myself be tempted with drug rep lunches or barbecues or going out and all the other things that I know are coming down the pipe. The birthday cakes at work and everybody bringing fun stuff to eat and all that. First thing, I guarantee tomorrow morning, breakfast or lunch, someone will bring something to share and it'll be something I can't have. I already know it's going to happen. I already know what my answer is going to be. I've been telling everybody at work, okay, I have my little month break. In their mind it wasn't a break because I hardly, you know, I just had low carb. It was just like salads and meat and whatever. But I've warned everybody that, okay, starting this week I'm back on the chicken and the apples, so we'll see. And everyone's been real supportive, but the temptation is always like, they'll be the supportive, they'll be like, you're doing so great, you've lost so much weight. Here, you want some cake? It's just how, you know, that's how they are. So then I've been thinking about it. So yeah, back to that. But I'm super excited. I honestly feel like the last month has been just, you know, spinning my wheels. And even though I lost 9 pounds, that is a too successful of a round 3. I mean, phase 3. I'm only supposed to drop 2, and I dropped 9. So, oops. But I felt really good. It just did, you know, I made myself just eat low carb, and I ate to hunger, and that's what it ended up. That's what my body did. So, yeah, I'm gonna deal with it. But I'm excited to be back on phase 2. I think this time, not gonna get as frustrated. I know that there's gonna be days where I goose egg or I gain for like no reason and I'd be totally on protocol. It's just, I know that's part of it. I'm not gonna let myself get upset. The first week I know is a roller coaster, and I don't know how my body's gonna react to having been on HCG, and now I'm getting back on it after the phase 3. Am I gonna drop? Like, I remember that first week I dropped a lot of weight. Is it gonna happen this time this way? Am I gonna have the the Atkins flu. Everybody, you know, for people who don't know, basically where you've been on carbs, even though I didn't do very many carbs this weekend, I had some. You're on carbs, then and then when your body comes off of it, you get that really sick, hunger, headaches, just feel like crap. After a day or two, as your body kind of switches gears to not be using the carbs that you've been eating to supply it with energy. But yeah, am I gonna go through that? I didn't have too bad of a one in the first round, but who knows this round? Am I gonna, is it gonna be tough losing in the beginning? What if I only lose 2 pounds this week or 3 pounds this week? What if I gain 4 pounds today like I thought, and I only lose the 4 pounds for the whole first entire week? I'm gonna feel a little upset, but I gotta be ready to handle that. So I feel like I have a lot more things to my advantage for this round than I did in the last round. Last round was it was the experiment. It was, I don't know if it's gonna work. Let's just follow the way it says, and if it works, great. If not, okay, then I'm not gonna do it. This time I know it works, so I have to put the effort in required to make sure it works. I mean, I know it works. If I stay on what I'm supposed to stay on, over the 45 days, I'm gonna have success. I may not have success in these little windows of, these 2 days I didn't lose anything. I gotta be confident to be like, I can't look at it the individual days. I still need to weigh myself every day, but as long as I'm on protocol, the last day, LIW, is the day I care about. So I just gotta have to put that on my mind, and that I think that if my weight loss is slower in this phase, that I'll have that goal to look to, and just the understanding of I can't judge this round compared to last round. It's a little bit different. I don't know if I can have the same expectations. I still want to work out. I didn't work out in the first round. Is that going to affect my weight loss? I can't let myself think about that. I just got to do what I got to do. Don't get emotional. Oh, I did want to say cravings. Cravings in phase 2 has always been a killer. I am expecting the cravings to hit because today, was it today? Yesterday? This whole weekend was a blur, so I don't remember what day it was. But this weekend, I had already on my injections, I had my first craving. I haven't had a craving in the last month. Not really. Not enough for me to be like, oh, I really want this. Today, craving hit. And I don't know, it must be the HCG that makes you have these weird cravings. Pregnant women have these weird cravings. Maybe it's the HCG that causes them too, because I sure have them. Weird, out of the blue, nothing to do with what. Like, I've had cravings for stuff that I haven't eaten in 20 years. Anyway, so my craving today, I'm going to say today, even though it might have been yesterday. The craving I had earlier was for the protein shake that I have in phase 2. What? Yeah, insane, right? But that's what I was like, that sounds really good right now. I'll whip up some of that. I'm like, no, I'm going to have that coming up here, like in a day or two. I don't want to be using that right now. So the cravings are already hitting. Luckily, it's for things that are phase 2 allowed. So I'll probably have cravings for lettuce and celery in a minute. So anyway, so yeah, load's over. Tomorrow's a big day. Ready to handle it. Just gonna have my stuff ready, which it is. I'm prepped. If I just feel if I'm prepared, it's a no-brainer. I got my stuff. I'm gonna handle it. Get through the day. Tomorrow, I got a kind of a busy day, but not enough for me to freak out and really want to be. I'm just worried about hunger. I ate a ton today. I ate, and yesterday not so much. I really forced myself to eat today. I know that I'm gonna be hungry tomorrow, just because all that food in my stomach, my brain's gonna be like, oh yeah, I remember this. Keep it coming. I'm worried about hunger tomorrow, but I know how to handle it. I need to get some gum. I do allow myself gum, sugar-free gum. I have Orbits, and I lost just fine on that last round, so I do allow myself that. I do need to pick some up tomorrow. that's my anti-craving thing. If I get a craving for something, just pop a piece of gum in my mouth and I'm good normally. So yeah, I'm ready to do all that, and we'll see how this round looks for. I got 40 pounds to go. That's a huge goal. Apparently, round 2 is a little bit trickier from some things I've heard and read. 40 pounds may not be achievable, but that's my goal. 40 pounds in 45 days. So we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I saw some new subscribers again. I appreciate all you guys who watch my videos and comment again. I really appreciate that. Been a little bit more active this weekend in the community because I'm ramping up. I know it's, I'm going to be needing some support here, I'm sure, in this round. So, and it was nice. I saw some new vloggers out there, so I watched their videos, caught up on them today too. So there's a lot of people who are doing really well right now on this, and we just got to keep on it, and we'll get to the end. All right, appreciate you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.